Hi guys, sorry that the lighting isn't the best. I know it's a little dim. At least it looks a little dim. To me, I don't know what it'll look like once I get it all edited, but just in case. So I am 2 weeks and 6 days poopo, I don't know, pregnant until proven otherwise today. Yesterday was a transfer. I'll get a little more into the specifics later, but anyways, so we transferred 2 embryos, and so today is 1 day past transfer. I've always tested at 4 days past transfer. Never tested any sooner. And both with the blighted ovum and the twins, I got a really faint line on 4 days past transfer, which is this Saturday. This coming Saturday. Today's Wednesday. And I think I'm going to... I am so dying to pee on a stick right now. You don't even know. I bought some cheapies, which I'll also go into later, but I bought some cheapies, so I might pee on day 3 just to see. I know that with my son, I tested on 10 DPO, which would basically be 5 days after a 5-day transfer, and I got a line. And I think it was dark enough, I probably would have gotten a faint squinter on day 9 with him. So I feel like 4 days is going to be my lucky day if it's going to work, right? So cross fingers that it does. Anyways, I didn't record the transfer like I did last time. If you're curious about how a transfer looks, you can go look at my video I did of it with the twins. It looked exactly the same. I just wanted to enjoy the time I was spending with my IM. My IF didn't come actually, he was at work, but she came down. It was quite a bit of a drive for her, so I'm very thankful that she came down, and it was just really great. Like I said, we hadn't met before, and it was just like we knew each other. We just fell into conversation. Like the first maybe 5 minutes was a little bit slower, you know. I was like, so how was the drive, you know, but after that it was just really quick, and I don't think we shut up the whole time. I think the quietest moment was when we were watching the transfer, and then it was back. So yeah, I mean, she is just totally amazing. I'm totally in love with her. Super sweet, and I'm so grateful that I chose to go with her, and it makes me really be aware that I made the right choice with like breaking up with my last couple and all that. So anyways, I don't know, like I said, we just talked about everything. We talked about like her issues, I guess I'll say, with when she had her daughter, and they had tried IVF one time, and I don't know, we just talked a ton. I don't want to get too much into like the personals on them, but yeah, I loved it. It was amazing. She was super respectful. The clinic assumed she was going to come in for the transfer, and she was like, oh, I don't have to be here, you know, like she was worried about me feeling, you know, like modest and wanting her to, you know, not be in there. And I was like, you know, I'm totally fine with it. I was like, I don't want you to feel like I need you here. Like, I don't want to make her, right? But I don't, I didn't want to make her feel like she had to be there, right? But at the same time, I wanted her to know that she was completely welcome as well. So I was like, whatever you want to do, I'm totally fine with it. So she ended up staying, and there was like a little curtain. She went behind the curtain while I undressed from the waist down, got in, covered up, you know, and she came back and she sat by me on in a chair, and she was just so sweet. And we talked, and I talked about like the transfer with the twins, and you know, because she's kind of new to this whole thing and with surrogacy and everything, and so she kind of appreciates that I've done it before, you know. And so I was kind of sharing stories, and we talked about getting each other's profiles and all this stuff and how we came to choose each other, and it was just wonderful. I don't know exactly. I know my appointment was at 11. They came in, had to sign a few papers, left, came back in. Again, this clinic is so fast. Everything was really smooth. Anyways, they had me sign some papers, left, popped in to kind of explain embryo quality to us, which is what I'll get into later, and then told me that they'd be bringing me a Valium. They brought me 2 Valiums and some water, and like 5 minutes later my feet were up in stirrups and I was tilted, like my head was here and my legs were like here. I felt like I was gonna fall, but you know, I was tilted back on the bed and they were starting the transfer. It was super fast, and then after the transfer was done, I laid there, and again, I have no idea of time. I don't know what time we transferred. I don't know what time or how long we stayed there, but we were just talking the whole time. It was just really relaxed. I didn't feel awkward having her there. It was just really, you know, we joked and stuff. I don't know, it was really great. So I'm so happy with that, if you can't tell. So with the embryos, I didn't know how many they had. I've never asked them. I assumed they had a good amount. I don't know why, I just assumed they did. And you know, like I knew with my last couple that there were 6, and I knew that they were going to try 3 times, and if that didn't work, then that was that. And the first time didn't work, of course, and the second time we had the twins. And so I didn't know how many there was. And finally, like right before we were talking to the nurse, I asked her, I was like, so how many do you have? And she says, oh, there's 5. And I'm like, oh, okay, super. And she's like, yeah, so, you know, if this doesn't work, we can try again. And I'm like, okay, good. Not that, I think it's not gonna work, not like that. I was good that there was like a backup, right? And so the nurse came in, or I think she was a nurse. The nurse came in and to give us the embryo report, and basically said that they thawed all 5 and 3 of them didn't survive, and there were only 2. And so that's what they were going to transfer. The 2 that they transferred were grade Bs. I think like a B2 and a B3, which they said like the B3 is slightly worse than the B2, but not, you know, mega or anything. And a B is worse than an A, and a C is worse than a B, and that sort of thing. So we have pretty good embryos, not perfectly beautiful, gorgeous ones, but pretty good ones in me right now. And I'm just so hopeful. I just want these babies to stick for them, like so bad. I am just like, I don't know, I'm just trying to keep positive thoughts and just hope that it works, right? I did ask her, I was like, not to bring like the negative side to things, but if they didn't work, what was the next plan? And she actually said she'd be fine with doing another retrieval and trying a couple more times, you know, before they just kind of called it quits. So, I mean, the pressure's on, but it's not completely like journey ending if it doesn't work. But the pressure's still on, right? Because I don't want her to have to go through another egg retrieval. I don't want them to have to go through the money of the IVF. And honestly, I just want to be pregnant right now. Like, I just want to get this going and get them babies. So, anyways, that's kind of my update. Like I said, I didn't record anything. And then on the way back, I was gonna basically do what I'm doing now. And I didn't have any side effects from the Valium. I was totally expecting to be loopy or something. I've never taken Valium before. I was just kind of tired on the way back, so I napped on the way back. And then yesterday I just kind of relaxed. I didn't do bed rest. I did like couch rest. I did bed rest for like an hour. I was actually on my bed, but then I just kind of relaxed on the couch. And then towards the end of the night, I moved to like a computer desk and started updating people because people were like, Michelle, tell me what's happening. So, yeah, and then today I went to the store and I baked a cake for my husband because it's his birthday. But I've just been pretty relaxed. I don't know, I'm just hoping everything's going good. I don't want a symptom spot yet for pregnancy related things, but something I remember very distinctly with both transfers was these weird, like, twingy feelings kind of in my uterus area, and it wasn't painful, it was just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, it was just like a twinge sort of, and I felt like one last night when I was kind of laying there, and today I was a little, I don't want to say crampy, that seems really bad, maybe a little achy, and so I'm hoping that's them kind of burrowing in. It's so weird because very similar to my pregnancy with Cody and the pregnancy with the twins, I honestly don't really remember the first one too well. The little achy feeling, I get it in kind of the same spot I get it if I were to be starting my period. So it's kind of always a little nervous, you know, like I'm kind of just in my head I am prepared for that to happen, right? But it never did the last few times, so I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Every time I've tried to get pregnant, I've got pregnant. So I got pregnant with my son, I got pregnant with the blighted ovum, and I got pregnant with the twins, and that was all the times I've tried to get pregnant. We never, my son was on the first month of trying to conceive, so I'm just thinking really good thoughts and saying that they're gonna work, and I just really hope they do. And I know I can see that this is like 13 minutes, and I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna show you a little stash of mine, a little dirty stash, and then I'll call it quits. And the next time you'll see me is probably gonna be a pregnancy test, so watch out for that. I bought a couple of these the other day, and I bought a couple of them today. So I'll start. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 6 cheapies. These are First Signal, and it says 99% accurate, positive results as soon as 1 minute. And then I wonder if it says, it's probably on the instructions inside, but I don't think these are supposed to pick up like as soon as like the faster ones or the better ones, but with the twins and with the blighted ovum, actually, sorry, I'm gonna move my tripod really quick. I had bought some tests from the Dollar Tree because they were the cheapest ones I could find, and I don't feel guilty wasting these. So like, I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably take a test tomorrow. I'm not gonna record it because I know it's gonna be negative. It's 2 days after transfer. And then I'll take a test on Wednesday just because I'm dying to test. On Wednesday on day 3. And I'll take these because I don't feel guilty about them. Anyways, I usually bought them at the Dollar Tree. I think these are like the same thing. They look exactly the same. And they were $1, right? And then I was in Walmart the other day and picking up the other tests that I got, and I saw these, and these are 88 cents at Walmart. Totally guilt-free. I don't mind wasting 88 cents for a day to like get the peeing out of my system. So I totally forgot I bought 2 of these. I was a little confused right now. So I bought 2 of these. These are the First Response 6 days sooner. And every surrogate I know loves these. They pick up the fastest, and I've never seen one where you're wondering if it's like a bad test, because the cheaper tests, and especially the test with blue dye, run and you're kind of like, oh, is that a lie? I don't know, you know. So everyone's like, oh, take an FRER, take an FRER. So anyways, first response early result is what FRER stands for, and these are first results 6 days sooner, but whatever. Anyways, these each have 3, and they have a little mail-in rebate to get $3 off. Both of them do. So I am definitely going to use that because holy crap. These were so expensive. I spent like 40 bucks on these tests. Anyways, yeah, so 6 of these. And of course I got these. I am so excited about these. You don't know, and I know people in the UK that are watching me are like, what's the big deal, Michelle? But let me tell you. So both with my son's pregnancy and the twins' pregnancy, I knew girls that were trying to conceive along the same time that I was. And they all had these freaking cool clear blue tests. I can't even talk right now, I'm so excited. That said the estimates weeks since ovulation, so like how far along you are, right? And so it says pregnant 1 to 2, pregnant 2 to 3, pregnant 3 plus, and then not pregnant. So that's like the 4 things you can get. They never ever had these. The only clear blues they had in the US said pregnant or not pregnant, that was it. And so I got to see everybody as it got farther along. It changed for them. I saw the 1 to 2, the 2 to 3, the 3 plus, and I was so jealous. And then they finally came out, and I think I was like 7 months pregnant with the twins and didn't really need them anymore. But I will tell you, I was pretty tempted to freaking get them anyways and see. Like, I just break the disc because they're like, I don't even know how to tell you how pregnant you are right now. Anyway, so I bought these. It says results 5 days sooner, and there's 3 of them. I'm really hoping I can use all of these tests, right? So I won't take a digital until I think I see a line on a first response, because I don't want to waste it. So anyways, I did ask her, I was like, if you want to know, I will tell you if you'd rather wait, you know, and she was kind of surprised. She thought, we have an appointment set for the 21st for my blood to get drawn, the HCG levels, and she thought that was as soon as we'd find out. And I was like, oh no, no, we can find out sooner. And so I asked her if she wanted to know, and she was like, heck yes. So I'm excited to show her, and honestly I hope it's like dark enough on day 4 that I can send her on Saturday. I will video day 4, and I'm thinking about maybe doing like a live one, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get bad news on doing it live, right? But at the same time, I kind of want to do it live. And by live, I mean like actually like a live cast on YouTube. But anyways, this is super long, and I'm so sorry. And you guys can hate me later. It's going to be like 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to stop blabbering. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Cross everything for me. I really need these babies to stick. And talk to you later. Bye.